it's Jennifer with Jennifer at Home, and I'm super excited you joined me today because today I'm going to be making a photo Christmas tree. My husband can't resist going to the after Christmas sales at Walmart every year, and last year he bought a super cute little cashmere Christmas tree on the clearance. We put it up last year and I put beautiful little snowflake ornaments on it that I made in a previous video, but I like to change the little tree up every year, and this year I wanted to make it extra special. I've really been missing my kids. They have left the home long ago and moved out and are independent and on their own, but I'm really missing them so much, and this year I wanted to have something a little extra special that's more sentimental and more personal. So I'm going to be making a photo Christmas tree with Christmas card tags that I'm going to put all over the tree, and it's going to be very special, and I can't wait to show you just how I'm going to make it. Well, I have everything here that I'm going to need to make this project. I'm super excited. I have a whole bunch of family photos. These are all pictures I have duplicates of, and I really like. These are some of my all-time favorites, but I'm going to set these aside. I want my tags. These are what the tags look like. I'm super excited. I got these at Hobby Lobby, and they have like a little gold shiny grommet area right there, and I have some little string. This is a string I bought that's like a khaki and white. My bedroom is all neutral colors because I find that so relaxing, so I bought everything in neutral colors. This is a khaki and white string that I'm going to put in the hole at the top to hang these on the Christmas tree. So what I need to do is take my pictures, and of course the pictures I have here are far larger than the tags, and it was really challenging to try to figure out how exactly to place this big tag on the picture to get it just how I wanted it, because I can't see through it. So what I did was take a piece of plastic. This is a piece of plastic that came in a package, and I'm going to take the tag and put the tag down on the plastic, and I'm just going to trace around it. You can use any kind of plastic or anything. This, if you have a package that comes with one of those clear fronts, so you can see through the package and see what the item is, like from a razor or a toy or anything like that, you can just pop that out and use that as well. It'd probably even be more heavy duty than what I have here. So I'm just going to cut this. I've traced around this, the tag with the plastic, and then I'm just going to cut this out. And there we have it. Now I have a piece of clear plastic that is the exact same size as the cardboard Christmas tag. So this way, I can take this plastic and put it down over my picture, and I can say, okay, now I can see through it, and I can line this up just exactly how I want it to look on the tag. So I'm going to take my ink pen and I'm going to just trace this picture, and then I'm going to cut off the excess. And this seems really great. I'll have to trim the top a little bit, of course, to accommodate the hole. There we go. I'll have to trim the top because this will be a little bit longer and cover up the hole. Okay, so I took the card. This is the big tag. I cut the plastic the size of the tag, laid it down over the picture so that I could see exactly what I was clipping. So it's the same size as the tag, and then I trimmed it a little shorter across the top right here so that way the picture won't cover up this little grommet at the top, and you can still see that it's a tag because I want all the tags on the tree to match. Alright, so there we are with that. There's only one other thing. I want these pictures to be black and white. I would like all the pictures on the tree to be black and white. So what I'm going to do after I get everything cut out the size I want them to be, I'm just going to get a little piece of clear tape and just roll it in a little roll so that I can stick this picture onto a piece You can stick it on paper, but this is a piece of cardstock, so it's a little heavier than paper. And I'm just going to stick the picture right on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and do up some more of these. I'll put them all on this paper together. Then I'll put this paper in my printer and print out a full sheet of black and white pictures. I'll print them out on cardstock so they'll be just nice and heavy, a little bit heavier than regular paper. And then I'll cut all of these out and have all of my pictures in black and white. If you have a picture that turns up the other direction, you can do the same exact thing. I've laid this down, centered it. So this with the plastic, as you can see, this is really helpful to get the picture where you want it. Then I've traced the lines on the side to know exactly where to cut the picture. And now I'm just going to trim the picture right up and take the excess right off. And now, as you can see, this picture is smaller and we don't want to have a huge big bunch of the tags sticking up the top or out the bottom. So I've gone ahead and just traced across the end of the tag and trimmed it off. So that way it's not very long. So I'm going to take this picture and I'm going to tape it along with this one on this piece of cardstock so that when I run it through the printer, I can print all these pictures off all at one time with one round. Of course, you can use your pictures in color if you'd like, but I have a picture here. I don't want to cut or trim this one. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and tape this one with just a little dab of tape on the back, just enough to hold it on the cardstock. Then I'm going to copy it in black and white and I'll cut it afterwards. And here's what the photos look like after I printed them out in my printer in black and white. Now I'll cut these out and secure them to the tags and hang them on the Christmas tree. Okay, now that we have printed everything, I went ahead and cut out the picture, and now I'm going to take the card. I've trimmed this card down so it's a little smaller and it fits really nicely for the scale of my tree. Then I'm going to take the photo and I'm going to, with a copy of the photo, I'm going to put a little bit of this Elmer's glue right in the middle because I want to doubly make sure these are going to stick really nicely. And then I've got some double-sided tape and I'm going to take that and add to the top and bottom. That way I make sure that these stay put and don't fall off of the cards. Okay, there we have it. And now I'm going to take the card and I'm just going to glue this right on the card. Just line it up nicely and glue it right on. And there we have it. And now it's time to put the string on. I'm going to go through, I cut one piece and I'm going to go through and use it as a little template. And that way I can make every one the exact same size. And a lot more uniform and a lot neater if everything is exactly the same size with the little tie cords. And if we find these are too long, we can always trim them off later once we get them tied. Okay, now that we have all the little ties cut out, all we have to do is loop it through the hole, put the two ends together, and I'm just going to do one tie, wrap it right around, and make sure you leave yourself enough room here to put it over the branch. My branches are a little thick and fluffy, so I'm going to put my knot right up at the end. I'm going to pull it nice and tight. And there we have it, a beautiful ornament for our tree. And if you wanted, you could even make these double-sided and put a picture on the back, or you could take a beautiful calligraphy pen before you add the picture to the front, and you could always write on the back. You could put the date and the names, anything you want to put on the back. You could put that on the back before you glue the picture on. Okay, the only thing left to do is to go hang this on our Christmas tree. Okay, and here's how the first photo tag looks on my Christmas tree. I'll go ahead and get the other ones and get those put on. And here's how my photo tree turned out. When you're wrapping a gift, you could take an extra gift tag and you could lay it down on the extra gift wrap or a little scrap, and you could cut it out. Just trace around the outside of the gift tag, cut that out, tape or glue that on, and then you could put a message on one side, or you could add a photo of the gift recipient on the card. I'm super excited you were here to make this very special tree. These cards and tags won't take up any room in my Christmas storage, and I'm really happy about that. I don't like to have big bulky decorations and ornaments that I have to store all year long, only to get out just during the Christmas season. So this year I'll have these nice little flat tags to put away easily, and it'll be so easy to put them out next year when I decorate the tree. It won't take me any time at all to put up these decorations. I'm so glad you were here, and I would love for you to subscribe and click the bell if you haven't already, and be sure to hit the like button. I'll see you in my next Christmas video in just a couple of days.